Guys, hi, hello, and welcome back. Okay, do you mind if I just shoot the intro first? No? But you sleep like 95% of the day, so I figured maybe I could just film this for 20 seconds and you could just be quiet. Anyway, okay, I'll just feed you now. Let's get the intro. We begin with 2 apples. These are Honeycrisp, but any variety will work. Step 1, wash your fruit. Step 2, cut off the top and bottom of the apple using a sharp knife. Next, take all safety precautions necessary. Using a mandolin, cut the apple into 1/8 inch thick slices. Link in the description for the one I'm using here. Next, lay the apple slices onto a piece of paper towel and pat dry to remove excess moisture. This step is crucial and often overlooked. Preheat the air fryer at 300 degrees Fahrenheit for 5 minutes. Optionally, add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon to your apple slices and give everything a toss to combine. Once your air fryer is up to temp, place the apple slices into the basket, making sure not to overlap. Cook for 7 minutes at 300 degrees Fahrenheit, 149 degrees Celsius. After 7 minutes, I realized most of our soon-to-be chips have fallen beneath the basket. To remedy this, I've wrapped the air fryer insert with aluminum, aka aluminium for my UK viewers, and this worked well to keep the chips in place. The apple chips went back in at 330 degrees Fahrenheit, 165 degrees Celsius for 5 more minutes. Alright, so here's the rundown. I put the apple chips in the air fryer at 300 degrees for 7 minutes. Then I did a little flippy toss and I put them back in at 330 degrees for 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes, I let them sit inside the oven for about 5 minutes with the oven turned off. That's going to allow additional crisping to occur. Now after that, took them, dumped them right onto this counter, and you can see that what we have is essentially a delicate, delicious, beautiful treat that tastes like fall in your mouth. I really think we nailed this first try here, so let's move on to some parsnips. Step 1, if you recall, wash your fruit. I mean vegetable. Then, peel the parsnip and remove the bottom end. Using a mandolin, cut into 1/8 inch thick discs. If you're confident with your knife skills, you can certainly use a knife, but it will take significantly longer. That looks good. To season, add olive oil, salt, and pepper, and give everything a good mix. Then, being sure not to overcrowd or overlap, place the parsnip discs in the basket of the air fryer and cook at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 176 degrees Celsius for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, give everything a toss and inspect the progress of the chips. Things are moving along nicely, so it's back in at the same temperature for 4 minutes. Make sure to stay tuned till the end to find out the best technique for each of these chips. Moving on to carrots, and you guessed it, we're washing these and then peeling. Next, cut off the bottom end at an angle like so. Using our trusty mandolin, cut into 1/8 inch thick coins, and of course, you can also use a knife for this. Using the same seasoning as the parsnips, toss together your olive oil, salt, and pepper, and place in the air fryer at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 176 degrees Celsius for 5 minutes. Now this is not a humble brag, but I spent quite a long time experimenting with the air fryer at different temperatures and settings for this video, so please give it a thumbs up if you appreciate my dedication. Guys, here's a quick rundown on all the experiments, what makes the best chip. Starting with the apple chip, we're going to cut it 1/8 of an inch using a mandolin or very good knife skills. And you're going to put it in the air fryer at 300 degrees for 7 minutes. Afterwards, you're going to take it out, you're going to do a little flip, you're going to put it back in at 300 degrees for 5 minutes, then you're going to let it rest for 5 minutes inside the air fryer, give it a chance to cool down while crisp up, then you're going to put it on a wire rack for another 3 minutes or so. They're going to crisp up for those final 3 minutes, and you are good to go. You're going to be ending up with a delicious chip that tastes like, looks like, feels like this. The technique for both the carrot chip and the parsnip chip are the same in the air fryer. It's 350 degrees for 5 minutes. Take it out, give it a toss, put it back in for 4 minutes at 350 degrees, and then put it on a wire rack if you have one. That's going to allow everything to crisp up a little bit better, and I highly suggest it. Now, if you're interested in how to make a sweet potato chip or how to make a beet chip, you can check out those videos that I've done in the past. They will be linked in the description below. As always, keep busy, stay healthy, be happy, and I will see you in the next one. Parsnips are my favorite.